Today, we are discussing diving into the world of information technology when you don't necessarily have experience in that world. Hi, I'm Allie, and I am currently a software trainer trying to dive into this information technology space and navigating where I want to go from here. I'm currently in the process of exploring this change, and I decided to share that journey to potentially help others find their purpose and see if that's a career in IT. The first thing we need to discuss is where do we want to go? What are your goals in life, career wise and personal, and so on? Then ask yourself, what would I need to be able to do to get to blank goal? For myself, it's a lot of different things. I want to have spending money. I also want to be challenged every day. So I need to find things that get me to that goal. Then narrow down that path and break it into small steps. If this seems like a lot to do and makes you feel a little overwhelmed, start smaller and look at baby steps. Remember what you would already bring to the table in an IT career. Do you already have troubleshooting experience or customer service experience? As in the IT space, your internal coworkers are your customers. A big part of IT is soft skills such as communication, patience, and a willingness to learn. When it comes to IT, you may be familiar with jobs like support or web developer, maybe even programmers, but there are many opportunities out there for IT. I encourage you to look into those and see what might be the best fit for you and what drives you. We can see a few different types of IT careers, but also keep in mind that these can go in any industry, meaning it could be gaming industry for programming video games, or it could be web developer for a safety company or a healthcare company. IT is crucial no matter what industry you're in. If the world of IT is completely new to you, a good starting point for jumping into any of those roles would be the CompTIA A+ certification. This is going to have the basics around computers and troubleshooting and much more to get you started. Getting the cert would allow you to prove what you know and shows the passion you have for diving into this world of IT. Companies look for these types of certifications and will hunt down those individuals that have them. Additionally, these certs can help with negotiating a higher salary during that interview process. If you're completely new to the world, though, just keep in mind that you're going to need more than just this certification. In the rest of this video, we will cover what you should get to prep for this cert and where to go for other resources on how to teach yourself or study for the exam. The first obvious step is to go out and get the CompTIA certification book. You can find this book on Amazon for either the Kindle or the hardcover version, the hardcover being around $50. As stated on Amazon, this fully revised and updated resource offers complete coverage of the latest release of CompTIA A+ exams. You'll find learning objectives at the beginning of each chapter, exam tips, practice exam questions, and in-depth explanations. This is designed to help us pass the CompTIA A+ exams with ease, and this guide also serves as an essential on-the-job IT reference guide, so we'll want to keep it on hand. We'll want to read it in full, utilize and take note of the exam tips mentioned in the resource, complete the practice exams, and even after we pass the exam, keep the book on hand and be able to reference it later on. Likely we'll probably go to Google, but it's still good to have. If you're like me, an important step is identifying how you learn best. You have probably heard about the different learning styles, with some research saying that it's not real and some saying that it's crucial. What I encourage you to do is choose things you will have the most motivation to complete, and methods that you have found that have worked in the past for you to be able to pass a test. Things like reading a chapter and then summarizing what you read by writing a few short paragraphs after each chapter can really help with retention. Or perhaps creating some PowerPoints or guides to teach a friend what you've learned in a chapter, or a couple chapters depending on how long they are. Even if you create a PowerPoint or a guide and only go through it by yourself, you may recall the information more than if you'd only read the chapter. Now, some individuals are able to just read a book and pass a test, and that's okay too. This is all about finding what works best for you. Try doing a combination of these learning methods and definitely open up a PC or two and quiz yourself on the components inside them. Take them out, put them back in, and hopefully you don't try it on too expensive of one. Now, I'm sure you were just on the CompTIA website, and that's what got you over to YouTube looking for people like me, but I am telling you to go back to that site and review what they say that this certification will cover, and just double check that it's the right one for you. See the other certifications that are available and review to see if maybe one of those might be a better fit, or to see what would be the next step after you ace this one. They also have courses that you can sign up for where someone actually teaches you the content, but it does cost money, so make sure you keep your budget in mind. Additionally, you could check out LinkedIn courses, which are amazing for reviewing this content. I have and will be using those videos on LinkedIn to learn the material as well as reading the CompTIA book. The plan is to read a chapter and then watch a section of the course on the same topic. Finally, for free resources, check out YouTube, but be certain you are looking at up-to-date videos. Also, just a bit of a shameless plug, subscribe to my channel and learn alongside me. More on that at the end of the video. Let's discuss some tips for preparing for the exam. You don't want to rush through the book, then spend the money to take the exam and then not pass it. It'll be a waste of time and money. Speaking to someone who's taken one of the other exams on the security side, we want to discuss the idea of possibly scheduling your exam after you've read a few chapters and getting an understanding of how long you might need to learn that material. This will give yourself an appropriate amount of time to study and then have a date that you can look at to hopefully prevent some procrastination, which we all love to do. Or you could hold off on scheduling that exam until you have finished reading the book and are ready to take it. Really do some self-reflection to see what's going to be the best option for you. Finally, ask for help. It is okay and crucial to ask for help. A big part of the IT world is being curious and asking good questions. If you don't know someone in the IT space, go out to LinkedIn and find someone. Ask your questions. I can assure you they are more than happy to answer them and talk about what they get to do every day. Look for study groups that get together to study for the exam as well. I have seen others go through different exams and participate in those study groups to have some other people teach the material and see what maybe they caught from the chapter that you may have missed. Another big part of ensuring our success for this is to be realistic about our expectations. How many chapters and videos can we watch in one day? How many days a week can we study? We need to set those realistic expectations when we're looking at our studying schedule. Try choosing specific days a week that you will read and or watch videos. Then stick to that schedule and don't overwork or underwork yourself. You will need more than just the certification for an IT career, so definitely do your research on the side as far as what other steps you need to take in order to snag that career. So I said it before and I'll say it again, subscribe to my channel as I'm going to be making more videos. I'll be posting a video about IT career insights, diving into research and experience from IT professionals into the different opportunities we have out there, like programmers, the security side, web developers, UI, so on. There's so many different opportunities, and I'll be diving into those. Additionally, I am taking this exam. So currently I am studying to take the CompTIA A+ exam, and it's going to be very helpful for me to teach you and others on what to expect for this. So stick along with me for the videos I'll be posting later on the different chapters I'm reading and how I'm preparing and learning this material.